Nate Jones, trainer here at the Mayweather Boxing Club. You know, you're in the thick of training for Floyd's fight with Robert Guerrero. How are you pleased with camp and everything?
We're very tremendous. Floyd's looking tremendous. Every week he gets better and better. And he's looking like the old, flashy Mayweather.
From your point of view, have you had time to really assess Robert Guerrero as an opponent?
Well, I've assessed him a little bit. I think he's a tough fighter. He's going to go for it. He's rugged. He's risky. I like that about him. But I think with this fight, his braves and his heart is going to get him in a lot of trouble.
Okay. Looking back over your time with Floyd, what training camps or memories kind of have stood out to you? Has anything kind of stood out?
Well, one camp, a couple camps. The Hoya camp was very serious with us, and the Judah camp was very serious.
Okay.
And we really focused hard on those camps. We worked our ass off because Floyd really wanted to beat those guys and dominate.
Now the Judah camp, you know, they say there was the bad blood back then because Hasim Rahman wanted them to spar. Were you there when that all took place?
Oh yeah, I saw the sparring session.
What happened with that, man?
Well, it was some very good work. Everybody in the gym know what happened. Floyd dominated. Zab gave him good work for a minute, but Floyd took over. And then after that, a couple of months later, we hear about the fight.
Now, when you say those camps stood out, you mean he was just so focused, those camps?
Very focused, because the fights meant a lot to him. He had to be Zab because Zab was came up with us together. It was personal. With Oscar De La Hoya, he visioned fighting him years ago. And so when the opportunity came, he took it and he dominated.
Now, when you have a Floyd in front of you and he's focused, I mean, what stands out about him compared to, you know, he's a great fighter compared to an average fighter? Like, what do you see in him and notice about him?
Well, when he's focused, his mind, his brain is working like 10,000 degrees. He's on page 10 before we see page 2. So he's just very sharp, he's aware, and his mind is working at all times.
Now, through camp, have you seen a lot of people come and go in camp? Like, have you noticed maybe people who, there's the loyal people who are genuine, then there's people who maybe they're hangers-on. Have you noticed like that a lot?
Well, of course, through the 20 years of being with Floyd, I've seen a lot of people come and go. Because at the end of the day, we find a lot of people ain't as loyal as we think. And you know, only the good people like, I guess, me and the Leonards and Ricky, the guy Rick from Ricky Brazil, from Grand Rapids, Michigan. We've been around a long because, you know, we've been there. We are loyal to him and we're truly his friends.
Okay. Now with Oscar De La Hoya camp, some people say that Floyd took on a different persona, like he tried to play the role of the bad guy to market himself. I mean, what was your thoughts on how he was?
He was the bad guy. We felt like he was the bad guy. And he just felt like he had to do to get himself ready and to market very well. But it was us. It was us and Floyd just really getting ready, and we knew we was going against the odds, so we didn't really care.
The camaraderie in camp, like just describe the feeling, the brotherhood that fighters have with each other as training camp goes on.
Well, we just, you know, we stay loyal. We know what challenges we face in May 4th. We know it's a tough fight. We know that anything can happen at night. You make a wrong move, anybody can get hit or get knocked out. So we know we stand focused, stand hungry, and stand focused on the job.
All right, thanks a lot.